Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here and hope you are doing awesome today. Now today I shall be doing the camera test of the Mi A1. Let's begin. And welcome back guys. Now I've been using the Mi A1 for a little over a week, almost 2 weeks now. I shall be bringing you my thoughts about what I feel about the camera as well as the performance of the camera. Let's start. Now starting with the hardware, the Mi A1 has a 5 megapixel camera up front that shoots up to 1080p videos. Going around back we can find the dual 12 megapixel cameras there, with the first the standard 26mm f2.2 camera, while the second is a 50mm f2.6 telephoto camera. Now the interface here is Xiaomi's camera interface, surprisingly, because of the fact that this phone runs stock Android. We have options for portrait mode as well as HDR up top. Down below is the shutter options as well as other camera modes. Now for this test, every photo I took and every video I took was in auto mode. I did not change any settings at all. Now starting off the test are the standard photos as well as the telephotos taken on the Mi A1. And something I'm noticing is that there is a white balance change when changing from the standard camera to the telephoto camera. Now the standard camera tends to be warmer, while the telephoto tends to have much of a more cooler shade. Another thing I noticed was the fact that not all photos were sharp, especially when you zoomed in. Just something I noticed and I had to tell you guys. Now at night, the shutter speed is quite slow and you will have to keep your hand stable or else the shot will come out blurry and lacking sharpness, which did happen to me a few times. Now selfies taken with the Mi A1 were okay. It was adequately sharp with okay dynamic range. A low light performance for selfies was actually pretty decent, surprisingly. And now moving on to portrait mode, this is where the Mi A1 absolutely shines. I was really surprised by portrait mode here, I have to say. It manages to blur out the background with adequate blur around the faces. In some cases with other devices I've used, it actually blurs the ears and the face, but this one is actually pretty clean. Low light performance, while not the best, was actually usable as well, which was surprising, good surprising I have to say. And I took lots of portrait mode photos with the Mi A1, and I would have to say it's one of the most satisfying things about the Mi A1. Moving on to video, the Mi A1 is capable of shooting 1080p video both on the front and on the back cameras there, and I'm going to be showing you guys some tests I carried out both in the day and at night. And hello guys, so it is about 4:40 a.m. in the morning, Monday morning that is. Just came downstairs, just finished shooting videos by the way. So this is a night camera test of the Xiaomi Mi A1 at night, so you guys can actually give me the feedback. Here I can see there is some sort of lag, like it's not, you see there's a blur there. I don't know if it's going to translate to when I take it to the computer, but yes, this has been the front camera night test of the Mi A1. And this is the back camera test of the Mi A1. So I've got my main man Sharia here, and I've got Mr. Jallo. So I'm just going to be doing a basic focus test to see how quickly it can lock onto them. This is recording in 1080p. By the way, so walking away now, you guys can actually see some of the stabilization features, if it has any. Pointing to the sky there to see how it actually handles switching between the sky and the ground there. So you guys can definitely let me know what you feel about the back camera video quality of the Mi A1 there. Just tap into focus there. So yes, that's basically been the Mi A1. What are your thoughts about this phone? Let me know in the comments down below. And this is the back camera test right now. So I am literally just walking. Let me see if that can get into focus. Yes, so this is a night camera test of the Mi A1. I'm just walking here, so you guys can let me know how the stabilization feature is, if there's any. I do not think there is. How it and those flare there, which actually there is quite a lot of flare. This is very unusual. The train started running. Yes, so this is the back camera night test of the Mi A1. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Please let me know in the comments down there below. So this is a front camera video test of the Mi A1 in the day. So we are currently under a shade. Shall be going outside the shade now. This is my main man Jalo right here. So yes, this is kind of quality both for the audio as well as the video as well. It's kind of quality you're going to get it from the front camera. Oh my god, so loud. From the front camera of the Mi A1. And that's basically been it for the camera test, both for photos and videos and portrait mode, which is actually the most interesting thing that I loved about the Mi A1 here. Portrait mode on this thing is amazing. You know, take a portrait mode photo, you edit it, and boom, you can post that on Instagram or Facebook, which is what I've basically been doing the past week or so. So yes, dynamic range is okay, I would say. Sharpness could be better, which I think should be able to be upgraded by the software update, hopefully. And there's that color shift, weird color shift, where it's warm on the wide angle and it's cool on the telephoto. So I don't know what is going on there as well. But selfies has also been pretty okay. So anyways, I'm taking the ball up to you now. What do you think about the photos from the Mi A1? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down there below. And that's basically been it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing amazingly well. If you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me out. I like it. A thumbs up if there's anything you do not like, so I can change. And even most importantly, please make sure you take care of your lovely, awesome, amazing self. I shall catch you, lovely, awesome, amazing person next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.